Pwede ka ba umalis? Nakakalis ka ba? ECQ, di ba? ECQ?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. Taking a look to see who Newark East is starting with. The engine of this team is in their backcourt with Day at the 1 and Junior at the 2. You have Black and Zadirko playing the small and power forward spots respectively. Then at center, it's the senior Marceda. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
And here are the Foxes. Pass to Andrews. Back to Rosenberg. And a miss there on the triple. And we're about a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside, Day. Junior outside. Another miss by Junior.
He's fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can.
And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing. Very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
Now in the scoring column with that deuce, 1 of 2 this game.
And Rosenberg's unselfishness is on display here. Doing a nice job setting up his teammate with the pretty pass.
And down it goes for 2.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Now Rosenberg. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
The work ethic of Zadirko on display. Great job hustling and timing the block just right.
And it's blocked by Robert Andrews. Left side Lee. Pass to Andrews. Shoots over Marceda. Andrews no good. The Eagles leading. Now Marceda. Andrews covering. Marceda, good.
Let the big man eat down there. Once again, Marceda has the positioning he likes, and the rest is history.
And a foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Now here's Lee. Pass to Grace. On the wing, Ace Ducey. 5 on the clock. Robert Andrews for 3. Here's Joseph, and it's blocked.
Check out Mason's awareness on defense. He tracks the ball as it's going up, is ready.
And here's Junior outside, and that finds the bottom of the basket. Nice feed that time from Marceda.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Here's Lack. Pass to Zadirko. Chalk up 2 right there.
What tenacity from Zadirko, turning a bad situation into an and one opportunity. And you can bet the Eagles bench is all fired up.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Renfield trailing. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Now here's Andrews. And Robert Andrews gets double teamed. A nice shot knocked down there by Rosenberg. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Junior with it, and Andrews picks him up defensively.
Eagles are lucky to have Junior, so ready to sacrifice himself on the drive against some stiff defense.
It's his first trip to the foul line tonight, and the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both at the line that time. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Pass to Andrews, down low. Count the basket.
He's really getting into a groove offensively after going scoreless in the first.
Junior with it. Inside. To the paint. Day. Covered by Lee. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Troy Lee.
Not afraid of going up from there. Dang. Gotta like when a smaller guy can attack inside.
So far, this quarter, they've been getting to the line and making it count.
Really taking advantage of that charity. It's helped them build a lead. That's where they want their shots to come from, and that's the passing it'll take. And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
Marceda, Andrews covering. Pass to Zadirko. The kick out today. Junior. Returns today. Junior outside. Just 5 on the clock. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The Eagles need this from Marceda at center, fighting hard to win boards and finish the play strong.
And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state of the art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
Pass to Junior. From past the arc, the three-pointer goes.
They've done a great job knocking down their long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown for the game.
Here's Andrews. James Marceda with the block.
I love when Marceda leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempt. An impressive effort on the fast break.
Attack the D before they have a chance to set up.
And I'm sure coach is telling them to take it slow. Make this the last possession of the quarter.
That'd be the smart thing to do. No need to rush.
The basket is good.
He's scoring much more efficiently here in the second.
Outside, Day. Tries a 3. Lee there with some nice D. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Eagles ahead, leading by just 2. And we send it to halftime now. And the second half getting started. Renfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
And they pick up 2.
Super solid read by Lee. Spots the open man, instantly sends the pass in for an easy assist.
Pass to Marceda. Over Andrews. Again, Newark East.
It looks pretty, but he doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that open.
Here's Rosenberg. Takes the 3. The shot off that time.
There's no such thing as guaranteed buckets, even with a perfect three-point look.
And that one drops.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
So it's Renfield now. They trail by 6. Pass to Andrews. Gregory outside. Lee guarded by Day. Outside Lee. Here's Andrews. It's hauled in by the Eagles. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Outside, Black. Outside, Day. Pass to Marceda. Outside, Day. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Junior. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next 2 after.
And he knocks down the first one. And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark. But he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hands.
It gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big-name school.
Pass to Joseph. Now, Madison. Back to Joseph. Second shot chance. No good there.
Shooting 20% to start the second half does not bode well for how this will play out for them.
Junior with it. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Kennedy. Junior lets it go from deep. The Eagles with yet another miss. And now here's Roberts. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
Pass to Rosenberg. It's stolen by Indra. Pushing it up. Evans with it. He's picked up by Ducey. Here's Brothers. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up 2.
Check out the energy on the offensive glass. Have to respect Brothers. Look how hard he goes up after rebounds.
And the Foxes call time here.
Looking to break up the momentum.
Yeah, some things to hash out.
Substitution on the board.
Mason outside. Back to Lack. Outside, Day. Zadirko. Junior outside. Back to Zadirko. Right side, Lack. Junior outside with 4 to shoot. Here's the 3. And Grace pulls it down.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made 3.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
Here's Day. And the shot goes down.
On the drive, they can really get moving. Defenders just can't keep up with his agility.
And a foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Around 3 minutes gone by here in this fourth quarter. And stolen by Junior. Yep, count it.
He's not afraid to take chances on this side of the ball. I love watching Junior anticipate when he should go for steals.
The Foxes really having a tough go here. And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game.
He's a menace on the glass. His offensive rebounding is going to cause problems for opponents for years to come.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Now here's Day. Junior, guarded by Rosenberg. Pass to Zadirko. Good work there as it goes.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
Renfield misses again.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
Junior already understands how to force defenders into awkward spots and draw calls. Intelligent and aggressive at the same time.
And the first one drops. No good on the second, so he hits 1 and 2. And here are the Foxes. It's a 14-point game. There's the rejection. And he gets it back. Another shot. Roberts, no good. And here are the Eagles now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line that time. To the middle. Andrews. Newark East grabs the miss. Shot clock and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Evans. Back to Indra. Pass to Junior. Here's Brothers. Shoots over Andrews. Ducey grabs the board. Left side, Roberts. And that one goes long. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Renfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of them. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our...
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
Mm-hmm. Just get you checked out all the same, yeah?
Thank you. Archie.
Yeah, take it easy, man. Go slow.
So how am I doing now?
You did good.
Como you... Rick, give me that ball, man.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be pro.
Never found my place in the crowd, so I stayed from the crowd. They laughed at me then, but look at their faces right now. Jigga gave me the blueprint. I've been chasing it down, never chasing the clout. I'm just embracing my route, never catchy worshiping false idols. How you flexing in the rental with no car title? And when it come to street credit, you got a low FICO. But you know I'm a smooth criminal like the GOAT Michael. Really my psyche like Michael Myers, my flow psych.
One, two. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1,000. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Hello and welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup. We don't know what his status is for the entire game, but he was spotted in street clothes. Overall, a huge blow to the Eagles.
The Eagles look to make something happen, and that pass is airmailed and thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that can't feel good. The Eagles are really sloppy here early. This could be a long night for them.
And he controls it up top. Oh! Backdoor cut, easy look, and he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Devastating miss right there. The Eagles can't get anything going.
And the ball's knocked loose. Here the Dragons go the other way. A 2-on-1, and they'll finish with an easy bucket.
Newark just looks lost, Joe, without Junior in the lineup.
And we've reached halftime in this one. The Dragons up on top. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. Halftime.
All right, fellas. Here's the deal. I said I'm going in. Hey, y'all, huddle up. Y'all playing. Let's go.
Well, with the deficit that the Eagles are facing, you know they're going to change their approach.
I'd expect them to lean heavily on Junior the rest of the way. They brought him back for a reason. They know how stagnant their offense can be when he's not on the floor.
And he gets the bucket to go.
An impressive read from Coral. It helps when the big man spots his open guys.
Here's Day. Junior, Dillard covering. And Junior can't connect there. The knee could still be an issue.
They're hammering the boards. That's part of why they have this advantage.
That's given them the extra possessions needed to blow this thing out tonight.
Pass to Junior. And a misfire there from Junior. Wonder if that leg is still bothering him. And here's Stoffer. No good from outside. They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Now Zadirko. Back to Lack. That's good, and it's Gabe Zadirko with the assist.
Oh, the agility from Lack on this play. Letting him slide through the contact and finish his shot well.
To the middle. And a slam dunk there by Sean Powell.
And he isn't the biggest power forward, but his ability to rise up really evens things out.
And it's hard to shake off just how disjointed the Eagles looked in the first half. Hopefully the return of Junior will get this team back on track.
And after a start like that, you really just have to hit the reset button in halftime. Coach Bishop probably sat them down and told them, just win the next 2 quarters. Don't worry about that first half.
Here's Junior. The second chance effort. And Marceda with the lay-in.
The Eagles need this from Marceda at center. Fighting hard to win boards and finish the play strong.
Now here's Coral. He's guarded by Marceda. Coral inside. Marceda on him. Coral inside. He's guarded by Marceda. And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot. That's on Zadirko.
You can't give Coral this kind of positioning. Once you do, you pretty much have to foul him.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Indra with the ball. Pass to Marceda. Shoots over Coral. A shot by Marceda. No good.
They're having their way.
In rebounds and on the scoreboard, piling up the numbers.
Dillard, right side. Now Gibson. Over Indra. James Marceda with the rebound.
Well, you look at the last few games of the Dragons. It shouldn't be a surprise that they come out firing. This team has really been on a roll.
A number of quality wins for North High in their last handful of games. The team's peaking at the right time, that's for sure. And if the first half is any indication, they're a force to be reckoned with the rest of the way.
Smart offense. 4 of their last 5 baskets have come from the inside.
And that's great coaching. Give your team a chance to shoot a high percentage shot.
Outside, Indra. Marceda. Down low. Here's Junior. Junior just can't seem to get anything going right now, and you can just tell that he isn't close to 100% right now. Dillard with it, and it's Indra picking him up. Left side, Gibson. It's hauled in by the Eagles. Deflects the pass. Jones with the steal. Here's Coral. Some solid defense from James Marceda. To the paint. Outside, Evans. On the wing, Junior. Tries a 3. Again with the miss there. Junior really struggling to play to his normal standards. And this backcourt of the Dragons featuring a pair of juniors, William and Dillard, a lot of talent there, but they can get a bit sloppy at times.
Yeah, they're a bit of the wild card factor for this team. You're not exactly sure what you're going to get. Everyone knows Powell is the star, but often the barometer for this school is just how under control the backcourt tandem can play. Let the big man eat down there. Once again, Marceda has the positioning he likes, and the rest is history.
It's Dillard outside. Swings it to Gibson. 1 second left. No good. Trying to beat the buzzer. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball. Well, the fourth quarter getting started. And the free throw, no good.
What I like most about Powell is his motor. For a power forward to be as relentless as he is, that's impressive.
Outside, Indra. Past the brothers. Junior. And you can tell that Junior's just fighting through it right now. Very hard for him.
I agree, absolutely. You wonder if it was the right move for him to step on the floor in this one. The concern is that he could injure his leg further by continuing to play on it.
Well, without a doubt, the star of this North High team is Sean Powell. Already going to a major college next season on scholarship. He can do so much.
Jones with it. Now Evans defending. Pass to Hotkins. Inside. Coral. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
That's tough to put good coverage on Jack Coral. He fearlessly goes right into the defender to create a foul and gets the shot off.
So both teams making some changes here. And here's Endra. And here's Junior outside. The rebound by Coral. 6 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clocks. Swings it to Stauffer. Here's Powell. And Sean Powell with authority.
It's all about positioning for Powell. Once he gets what he wants, dunking, too easy.
Junior outside. They need this. And the rebound goes to the Dragons. Now Gibson. Final buzzer sounds, and that'll do it. Dragons are able to maintain the lead they built at halftime and get a big win for the school here in Newark.
Yeah, the Eagles did everything they could to make it interesting. I mean, Junior gave them a spark, but in the end, the hole they dug in the first half was just too deep.
And it just goes to show that it takes 4 quarters of excellent play to win a game. North High were the better team start to finish, and they buried the Eagles in that first half.
And that'll be it for us here in Newark. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. We hope to see you again for our next presentation.
Recruiters everywhere. Oh, my man, Jimmy, even got big legs up there. Evan, Chuck, a couple of heavy hitters in the NBA even getting an early look. Man, it's all happening, Junior. How do you feel?
I'm good. Focus.
You look good, too.
You look stressed, Arch.
Well, that's okay, because I'm not playing. Look, win would be ideal. Skills matter. You know, positive possessions, tempo, your demeanor in the warm-ups, your focus in huddles. Every player is an investment. They're going to be trying to get all kinds of intel to make sure you're a good fit.
Write that down. Bigger than Broadway. The Hendrix Cobb experience is about to light this city up.
Hendrix, have you narrowed down on any college selections, or are you planning on jumping overseas? Hendrix.
Yo! I mean, I heard we was playing you, but I had to come see it with my own eyes.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you back playing. This is where you belong. On the court.
What's up, man? How's New Orleans, though?
Home. It's good. I'm gonna hit shoot around.
All right.
See you on the floor?
Yep.
I know that's your friend no more, but you need to stay focused. You light him up and the world will open up for you.
All right. You need to reel it in now.
I'm serious.
Nah, I'm serious too, man. It's just, pain in your neck is bulging right now, man, and I'm worried about you.
Ain't no vein in my neck bulging. How big is it?
Man, I'm just saying, you need to worry about your salt intake. That's all.
See, now you're pushing it.
I done played basketball before. I know what this game's about. I know how to win. As soon as that tip goes up, ain't no friends no more. Don't worry, Arch. I got it.
No. This room's for players and coaches only. Out.
Oh, it's okay. Coach, use
I
me.
know exactly who he is.
Out! Hey, come on now, don't hold back. Tell me how you really
This is
feel.
funny to you?
No, it's not. But it's your show, right, Henry?
Yeah. What's he gonna owe you after all this?
Nothing.
Hello, everyone, and
Sana all na, pati sa Civil War sana, wala playoffs. Meron tayong makbakbakan
Ha?
Ano si ate mo? Ba't walang sound ito? Tingnan mo nga.
On mo yung sound.
Walang audio. Tingnan mo nga. Paano?
On mo.
Oh, yun dyan. Ano mo? Hello? Wala daw eh. Ate ang walang sound. Sino? Ah. Wala. O siya nagsisimbol eh. Oh. Oh, ganyan. Oh, hawakan mo. Ay, ayun lang ako sa may phone. Ano yun? Ayan. Hello. Ayan.
Welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game in the Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between Louisiana Northeast and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't Louisiana Northeast to lose. They're led by top recruit Hendrix Cobb. This team is tops in the country.
The depth and talent of the Civic Cats will be hard to match, but the Newark East Eagles are no slouches, and they played with heart all season long. They also have a surprise star in Junior that can provide matchup issues for the Civic Cats.
Either way, we'll be in for a treat as the top talent in high school hoops hits the floor. The scouts will be tuned in for this one as the Battle of Brooklyn is on its way. And now the lineup for Newark East. Team captain Day is the point, with the talented Junior at the 2. Black and Zadirko are the front court pair at the 3 and the 4, and Marceta gets to start at center. And for Louisiana Northeast, they'll be going with Davidson at the point, with the star Cobb to his side. At the 3 and 4, you have Splitter and Teddy Edwards, another star standout. In the middle of it all is Mushi Fresh. And only one injury to report for the Eagles in this one. Junior's still not at full strength.
The team was hoping that Junior's knee would have been fully healed by now, but it just hasn't recovered the way they wanted. He'll be available for them, but he isn't close to 100%. He might even be on a minutes restriction.
Now here is Zadirko. They're running. All going up court. And Fresh gets it to go.
The senior point guard Davidson. Awesome job recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
Junior outside. Takes it out to Zadirko. Outside, Day. Junior. Pass to Zadirko. Back to Junior. Puts up a 3. And the miss there from Junior. Boy, he just doesn't look at full strength in this one.
The dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4.
And for Junior, the interest in him from colleges has been growing all season long. There's a good chance he'll get some offers from great schools to play at the next level.
Just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Takes a 3. And a tough start to this game for Junior.
No, you're right. Credit him for playing, but the way he started this game shooting the ball, you have to assume the knee is an issue. And it'll continue to be an issue for him all game long.
Thanks to Cobb, the Cats finished the break strong. The squad really seems to count on his reliable shooting.
To the paint. And the basket by Zadirko. Going back to Junior and the offers from colleges, guys, it seems like a lock he'll get at least an invite from some major schools.
And they'd be foolish not to offer him a scholarship or two.
Now here's Day. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Junior. Hits the close-range jumper.
Impressive movement from Junior here, getting himself free to shoot. The Eagles really support each other on those plays.
And one of the most gifted athletes on this team is Benny Davidson. He's a tremendous leader on the floor who just moves so well with the ball in his hands.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
Outside, Black. Pass to Junior. And it's in there. And with Davidson, another highly ranked recruit, he just makes everyone better out there.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just because I'm a fan, but he reminds me a lot of De'Aaron Fox with the ball in his hands, doesn't he? I mean, he's got that explosiveness to go right at players twice as high and finish with that exclamation point.
And Dave Zadirko with the block.
The work ethic of Zadirko on display. Great job hustling and timing the block just right.
And that one's good for Brothers.
They're beginning to crumble defensively, especially around the basket.
Guys, they've now given up 4 straight field goals in the paint.
Now Wang. Outside, Davidson. For those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter here. Wang outside. 6 on the shot clock. Sweet little floater.
And regardless of what happens in this game, the Eagles have to be pleased with how this season turned out. Played well above expectation and find themselves playing in a top talent invitational.
Pass to Junior. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Newark East will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. Junior up top. Marceda. Second shot chance. Teddy Edwards gets the block.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game.
And with Newark East, the improvement is what they're most proud about, Drake.
This was a defining season for the program. After having seasons where they looked lost, there's a renewed spirit for Newark East. This momentum should carry on well after this season.
And even though he's out there and playing, Junior just doesn't seem like he's his usual self.
I would guess that he just doesn't have the same endurance as he normally does. I mean, he's moving fine, but everything seems to be a bit tougher for him tonight.
And Junior looking a bit winded out there. I wonder if that injury is still bothering him. And Hendricks Cobb comes with the stuff.
And the D, Moss pushed Cobb out of the paint because he's capable of flushing it on him.
To the middle, Marceda. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day. And for KJ Day, a long-time figure for the Eagles. This is his last appearance for this school.
And Day's been the model for everything you want from a 4-year player for the Eagles. He made varsity as a sophomore and has been a huge part of the team since day one. Great career for him at Newark East, and I'm sure he'll keep playing somewhere at the next level.
Here's Davidson. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Davidson has already developed such a diverse shooting ability for a high schooler. Really nice touch on that floater.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. High post, James Marceda. Edwards there. Outside, Black. Here's Marceda. Falls through. He's now made 2 out of 4.
Here's Marceda using his large frame to work past some very tough defense. He uses his power well to get to his shot.
A nice shot there by Cobb.
He's shouldering the offense here, and his team knows they can count on him to produce.
And Dave Zadirko throws it down.
That was a bad defensive miscue. He just can't give up those kind of looks in a game like this.
The rotation has to be better.
This is how momentum is generated, with finishes like that.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. And the second half of the Battle of Brooklyn starting up here. Great game so far between two fantastic high school squads. Cobb with it.
Guys, here's a look at Teddy Edwards, another fantastic player who is highly recruited on this Civic Cats team.
Edwards has the raw power and strength to finish inside against just about anyone. He moves very well for his size and is a natural finisher at the rim. He's definitely going to make some college people extremely happy in short time.
Outside, Lack. Marceda. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
What a read there from Lack, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for this mistake.
Outside Cobb. And the Civic Cats another three.
He plays an essential role by getting his guys to their shots.
Such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
Junior, guarded by Cobb. Not the best shooting night for Junior, and you wonder if his knee is the issue, guys.
He might not be making a big deal or show out of it, but the numbers say it's bothering him still. He just doesn't seem to have it tonight. 3-4-3, and that is the way to start the second half.
Junior outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points right back.
Some excellent competitiveness from Junior here, not letting the other team's last three go unanswered.
Time called here. The Civic Cats decide to talk it over. So it's both teams making a change here. 90 seconds into the second half now.
And a look at the Civic Cats bench. It's not the most talented, but the group is well seasoned. A lot of seniors who have seen everything this program has thrown their way.
Ano? Laptop. Wala ko naman laptop eh. Oo. Laptop dyan? Oo, ginagamit ko. May HGB laptop ba naman eh? Hindi ko ginagamit yung sa ano. Oh. Sino mo gamit ko dati laptop? Dong? Ginagamit mo ba? Oo, marami akong ginagawa rin. Sa ano ko lang naman yun, hindi ko naman ginagalaw eh. Wala ka lahat ang animation nila. May naman bago. Laptop ni Daryl, di niya inayos eh. Ganda-ganda na eh. Yung laptop ni Daryl, nasa kanya. Hindi niya inayos. Pinagamit ko dati. Yung TV yung ginagawa niya screen. May ganan? May nakagyan? Baka sa internet natin yun.
that was the only thing that could have brought them back into this game. Everything had to start falling, and boy, they have gotten falling.
Pass to Porter. Over Junior. And the Civic Cats miss again. For the Cats, this is more than just a road game for them. These young men are dealing with the first taste of play after traveling across the country.
That should be a big advantage for the Eagles, Joe. They'll want to do whatever they can, keep their foot on the gas pedal, and keep the tempo of this game up. Hopefully, that should even out the talent advantage that the Civic Cats have on paper.
Back to Marceda. Black. Kennedy outside. Zadirko. He's covered by Edwards. For the lead, Teddy Edwards with the rejection.
Authoritative block by Edwards.
Drought. Zadirko grabs a rebound.
Yep, he still has not been able to convert from the field. Just struggling to find that shot.
Kennedy outside. Junior. And here is Marceda, defended by Fresh. Junior outside. Pass to Zadirko. 5 on the clock. They takes the lead.
Seeing an opportunity and taking advantage of it. The three-point shot looking good from Kennedy.
The Civic Cats trailing. Louisiana calls timeout.
Good timeout right there. The other team scoring at will in the paint.
Right, the opposition is feasting inside. Coach knows they need to put a stop to it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
Watching the way Cobb gets things done on the floor is exemplary. It's easy to see why he's such a highly regarded recruit.
Everything comes so easy for him. Just raw, natural ability combined with a great sense of the moment. There's a sense that he'll be an impact player beyond the college level someday already.
So the first one drops. Brings them within 5.
Junior's had to overcome a lot of adversity. As a young man, losing his father, getting a late start playing basketball, but there is no doubting his talent. He was very composed on that trip to the Stripe, and it's close to being a one-possession game now.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 have gone by. Davidson, guarded by Day. And plenty of contact there on the shot, so 2 free throws are coming up.
This is the extra experience Davidson has picked up as a senior in this program. He knows to stick with the shot and pick up a foul.
And so he goes 2 of 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
The Eagles now on offense. Outside, Black. Returns today. Pass to Lack. Marceda. Junior. Covered by Splitter. And here's Junior outside. Great positioning on the putback. Well, most thought that the Civic Cats would run away with this one, but this is very much a contest.
Absolutely, Joe. The Eagles have shown a lot of heart the way they've stuck with the Civic Cats. They might not have the depth or talent at the top, but this is a team that is firing on all cylinders and fighting for every chance.
And I like when Fresh takes initiative on defense. Look how impactful he can be on this end.
And here's Junior outside. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring him within 1.
And the Eagles love when Junior steps up in these moments. He welcomes the chance to deliver for them.
Swings it to Splitter. Davidson. And we have an intentional foul there. Wish I could say why.
Yeah, that was a strange play. I'm not sure what came over him. Just an odd time to foul. I think what the Cats value most about Davidson is how well he operates in transition. He can run their offense at a very high tempo.
Missed a chance to put him up by a 3. That's going to affect how they set up on D this trip down.
And here's Junior. Marceda, defended by Fresh. Back to Junior.
Buries it from long range. And you know this is going to catch scouts' attention. Junior showing he can deliver in the clutch.
Louisiana calls timeout. Now here's Davidson, guarded by Day. Outside, Davidson. Clear outside. Puts up a 3. Can't get the 3 to fall. And the Battle of Brooklyn goes to the Eagles. Fantastic end to this invitational as Newark East gets the win in their own backyard. What an incredible performance from them.
Even though they were the local team, I don't think many expected the Eagles to win this. Greedy performance from them to take down the top team in the nation.
And it's certainly a disappointment for the Civic Cats, who came into this game as favorites. They lost to a team that played with heart and put it all together right when they needed to. We saw a great game from Junior as well.
And that'll do it for us here. We want to thank everyone for watching the Battle of...
What else can I say?
Men down better than you would be a starter.
Okay. I won't go that far. What you got, man? There will be others.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hey, man, I'm proud of you.
You too, man.
Yeah. Celebrate with your team. You deserve it.
All right.
Man, this is it. College. Atmosphere, the tradition, the coaching. There's nothing like it, Junior. It's a good time to get to know who you are, too. Get an education. I mean, there's no money right now. The path gets easier for you to get a bigger brand once you get into the league because of all the TV exposure.
Yeah, like Zion.
Exactly, like Zion. It's not going to be easy. A few bad games gets magnified. Bad press snowball fast in college.
Yeah, but positive press snowballs, too.
Exactly. So you want to keep it positive. I need to make a few visits, talk to a few coaches. The decision is yours. Where do you see yourself next year, Junior? You made the right choice, Junior. Let's get you on a call with Coach. I know he's going to be thrilled. I'm going to be keeping an eye on you. You hear me? You think you're ready to declare for the draft? Just hit me up.
Thanks, Archie.
Moving into a bigger world now, Junior. Think we ready?
Oh, no doubt, man. Let's go get it.
I'm gon' let it shine. This love light of mine. I'm gon' let it shine, let it shine. Like I'm gon' let it shine. Living and grinding.
Never found my place in the crowd, so I stayed from the crowd. They laughed at me then, but look at their faces right now. Jigga gave me the blueprint. I've been tracing it out, never chasing the clout. I'm just embracing my route, never catchy worshiping false idols. How you flexing in the rental with no car title? And when it come to street credit, you got a low FICO. But you know I'm a smooth criminal like the GOAT Michael. Really my psyche like Michael Myers, my flow psycho. If your intentions ain't genuine, I just don't like you. Who said I ain't good enough? I just stroll right through. What you heard, know that I've been cold like flu, so no comparison. Cause I'm the rarest one. I got respect for some, I just ain't scared of none. Why every time when they need some help, I be there for them. But every time when the tables turn, I ain't hearing none. That's just how it is. 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 Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Man, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Nasty, why I look nervous. You know the narrative, life might be more fair if I have fairer skin. That's just the way it is. We just can't pretend. You turn a blind eye on your people, that's a heavy sin. See, I could give a fuck about the bread you spend. How you claiming a culture that you don't represent? Man, that's some sucker. I was up, then I was down, but now I'm up again. Now the ones that turn their back, they showing love again. People see me asking me with such and such and them. Don't bring them up around me, I don't f with them. I cut them off, it's permanent. And if you claim I did you dirty, you deserve it. Guilty until proven innocence, what the verdict is. When you run the hood, they don't treat you like the suburban kids. But that's just how it is. 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 Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Man, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Surrounded myself with the red, excluded myself from the fake. Took up my anger with ball, held up my pain with the bars. Ain't talking, I'm talking lyrics that's hard. Just started, they used to say I was hard. My flow was out of this world. I'm talking Venus and Mars. Now I just rap on cars. Now I just stack up. I gotta make.
Living and grinding, hustling it. Like
Red. You guys ready? Excited?
On it, Coach. Don't know any other way.
Yes, sir. Can't wait. Good. Like we spoke about in practice, conference is tough this year. We got high expectations in the media. But if we win more than we lose, we should be situated pretty well come tournament time. But tonight, it's Midnight Mania. All right? It's a celebration. Everybody on this team has sacrificed a lot to get here, so you put on a show for those fans, all right? Enjoy it. Hey, Junior, I just want to say this to you. I'm a huge fan of your father. Duke's leadership embodied everything college basketball is about.
Thanks, Coach.
Have fun out there.
No. Bring that back. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say stay humble. Then we go bump. You gonna say stay hungry. And you're not feeling it.
Nah, man, I can't see myself committing to that.
Okay. Open brainstorm. It's the first pass.
Nervous, Red?
I'm terrified.
It's gonna be all right, man.
I'm receiving your energy.
You are a weird dude, man.
I hear that a lot.
Stay humble, stay hungry.
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Let's bring it in. Huddle up, y'all. Come on. Talk to him, Red.
Y'all, I'm gonna keep it short. Today sets the tone. So let's go out there and give these fans a season that they can look forward to, okay? Break it down, Junior. Come on.
All right, y'all. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.